Hello everyone, welcome to Blogging My Passion YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to show you custom contact forms in WordPress mail. Normally, if you use any contact forms in your WordPress blog or WordPress site, you'll see two default fields. One is the subject line, and another one is a message box or a description box where people can enter their message and send it to you. But if you want to have some extra fields like drop down boxes or radio buttons or some date fields or some image upload functionality where people can people can upload some images and mail them to you. So you need to have some extra fields in your contact forms. In this video, I'm going to show you how to have those extra fields in your mails. The plugin that I'm going to show you is called custom contact forms, and using this plugin you can have a lot of extra functionality embedded into your mails. Like you can have a lot of a lot of functionality like radio buttons, drop boxes, image upload functionality, a lot of things like you can have have in your contact forms, and people can use that contact forms and send the additional information that you need. So I'm going to show you that one in this video. So in order to start in order to create that kind of a new functionality or new contact forms, the first thing we have to do is we need to install this plugin custom contact forms. In order to do that, first let's go to our dashboard, and I'll show you how to install that one and how to use that one. So let's go to the dashboard. Okay, so this is the WordPress dashboard. In this one, first we need to install the plugin. So go to plugins link here and click on add new. Now search the plugins with the words custom contact forms. Custom contact forms. Okay, so this is the plugin that we are going to install, custom contact forms. So click on install now. Click on OK. Okay, so now the plugin is successfully installed. Click on activate plugin. Okay, so now the plugin is installed successfully and activated. So this is the plugin custom contact forms. So once this plugin is installed, you can see a new menu item added here, which is forms. So if you see this one, this forms menu item has again four sub menu items, which is forms and submissions, new form, import, and settings. So you can create using this plugin, you can create as many contact forms as you need. So all those contact forms are stored under this forms and submissions. So here whatever the contact forms you have created, you can see all of those contact forms here. So now since since the plugin is installed just now, there are no forms yet. So now let's create a new form here. So here we can create this new form link here, or here you can click on this new form. So just click on this. Okay, so there is no title. So once this is done, click on manage form. So in the manage form, you can add the title and all these things. So just click on manage form. Okay, so this is where we can add all the fields that we need. So there are four different kinds of sections here on the left hand side. If you see, one is the standard fields. So standard fields are nothing but the single line text, that means the text boxes, drop down boxes, check boxes, radio buttons, paragraph text, hidden text box, and file upload. So these are all the standard fields that are available in this one. And there are some special fields available where we have we can insert the fields for email, name, date, time, website, address, phone, and we can also have some captcha where if you don't want some robots to send emails to you, you can use this reCAPTCHA or simple captcha. I'm going to show you this one with simple captcha, but you can use reCAPTCHA as well. And another one is structure. You can use some additional HTML or some text based functionality here. And the final one is the form setting, like where you can give a title to the form and form description, and you can have button text and all these things. Okay, so now let us prepare our contact us form first. So the contact us form that we are going to prepare, we'll try to use as many fields as possible, since this is just a demo I'm going to show you. I'll try to use as many fields as possible, and I'll show it to you. So the first one is a single line text. So let's drag it here and place it here. Okay, so now this is the field is there. Now select this field. Once this is dragged here, we need to select this field so that it shows some options here. So now let us select this one. So this is selected. So we don't need to change any of these internal unique slugs for any of the fields. The fields that we need to change are the labels, so that we can give a suitable label here. And you can enter some description, and you can enter some initial value, and we can also make it whether it is a required field or not. And there are some advanced functionality as well. This advanced functionality, we don't need it at this moment, because this advanced functionality it's not needed actually. With the basic functionality itself, we can achieve the functionality we need in the email. So now for the single line text, let's change the field label. So the single line text is nothing but a text box, so where people can enter the subject. So I'm changing the label to subject. Okay, so if you want to enter any description, you can enter it here. Please enter the subject. Okay, so once you enter once you change the label shows up here. And once you enter the description shows below the field, so that if you want to give some description about what the field is about, so you can enter the description. And required, since the subject is required, we are selecting it as yes. Okay, now the next one, we are going to add some drop down. Let's add some drop down button, drop down here. So for this drop down, I'm changing the label to gender. So I want to know whether the person that is sending this email is a male or female. So I'm changing it to gender. So here I'm changing it to entering the description is please select your gender. Okay, so this is required. It is not required, so let's make it as required. Okay, and the next one, let's use some checkboxes here. So I'm dragging the checkboxes option to here, and then I am oh sorry, I think we have changed this single line text here. So instead of gender, it is a subject, and please enter the subject line. Okay, now next select the drop down. So this is what the problem is. Once you drag it, you need to select it, otherwise the previous field that you have dragged, that would be selected by default. So when you are changing the options, the previous options might be changed. So be careful here. So whatever the item that you have dragged, just select that one and change these options. So this one is gender. So please select your gender. Okay, so now we need to add some values to this drop down list. So the first one is male. I am adding, so value is male. So in order to add more list values to the drop down list, just click on this plus button here. So second one is female. Okay, so if you want to by default the first value will be the first value here in the drop down list that is selected. So if you want to change it to your your first value to be female, then select this checkbox here, so that like this, whatever you want to have as the default value, you can select that particular that corresponding checkbox, so that you can see the default value here. So now here I have selected female as the default one, so I have selected this one. Otherwise, if you remove this one, whatever the first value that is there in this list, that comes as the default value for the drop down list. Okay, so let me select this female, and the next one is we have added some check boxes already, so let's select this one, these check boxes, and in this check boxes we will be changing the title to food you like. Please select the food, kind of food you like. Okay, so required is, again, this is not required actually. So what I'm doing is see here, I'm adding some check boxes here. The first one is Chinese, the value is Chinese, and in order to add more, just click on this plus button here, and second one is Indian, value is Indian, and third one is Japanese, value is Japanese, fourth one is label is Italian, value is also Italian, next one is Western, and value is Western. So again, if you want to have any of these value options are default checked by default, you can select those options here. So here I'm selecting these both options by default, so these will appear as the default values to, they are checked by default. So you can use these check boxes here to check the items by default. Okay, now the next one that we are going to add is, we have added drop down checkboxes and radio buttons. Let's add some radio buttons here. So I'm adding some radio buttons here. So once you add this one, just select this one so that you can change these options here. So for the radio buttons, let's put the age here. So age, please select the age limit you belong to. Okay, so is this required? Yes, this is required. Let's make it as required. And the first one is 15 to 25, and the value is also 15 to 25. So to add more, just click on the plus button here. So the next one is 26 to 50, 26 to 50. So you can see once you are adding more fields and values into it, you can see the radio buttons popping up here. Okay, so now let's click on plus button again, and this is 51 to 75, 51 to 75, and then again plus button, so which is a 75 plus, 75 plus. Okay, so this is a required one, but if you want to select anything by default, you can select these check boxes here. But since these are radio buttons, we cannot select, we should not normally check more than one option here. So I'm just removing these by default options here. Okay, so now the radio buttons are added. Now let us add some paragraphs text. So this one we can use it as the message actual message box or the description box. So let me add this one here, the paragraph. Now I'm adding it here, and once it is added, I'm just selecting this one so that I can change the options here. So here you can add your message. So description is, please enter your message here. Okay, so is this required? So you can say yes, this is required. Okay, so now the message box is added. Okay, so the next one is hidden file, like if you want to add this one, like you can add this one, but it's not needed, like I don't think it is needed for any contact form. So the next one is file upload. So this is the one, like where people can upload the images that they want and send it to you. So just drag it here. Okay, so this is like let's select this one, the file upload one, and the field label I'm changing it to please upload images. Okay, so the description I'm changing it to please upload any images you want to send to me. Okay, so here, like the allowed file extensions, you can change it here, like the different file extensions. The default ones are like JPG, GIF, and PNG. But if you want to add like more file extensions, more image extensions, like you can add more here. And this is the maximum file size in megabytes. So that means if people enter like more than the size of the value that is specified here, it will throw an error. For this demo purpose, I am specifying this one as 2 MB, because normally 2 MB is the general one that everyone use for the file uploads. So once this is done, so we have uploaded like we have added a single line text as the subject line, and drop downs, checkboxes, radio buttons, paragraph text, and we have also added like a file upload functionality to our contact form, where people can upload like anything, any images or any PDF files. So here, like I'm having only the images functionality here, but like if you specify like any PDF files or anything, like people can upload those as well. Okay, so now we have added some standard fields. Now let's add like some special fields here. So the first one is the email functionality. So let's add like some email functionality. Let's add it below the subject line here. So the email functionality is this one. So I'm changing, let's select this email first. So and I'm changing the field label as email. Please enter your email here, and this is a required field. Yes. Okay, and first like let's save this one. The form needs to be saved first, otherwise sometimes what might happen is like what are the fields you have added, you may lose them if there are any problems with your computer or so. So I have saved this one. Okay, so now email is added. Okay, so these are special fields, means like what happens is okay, not standard. Okay, let's go to special. Okay, so what happens like on the special fields, so these special fields already have some inbuilt functionality. For example, this email field is like every email has a specific structure, like it contains some @ symbol, and it contains the web address after that, like something @gmail.com, like that. So if people doesn't enter the email addresses in such a format, then it throws an error there itself. So you don't need to add any extra functionality to check these kind of things. So that's why like these are the special fields. So these already have that inbuilt functionality ready, like with these fields. Okay, so if somebody like in this email, if they don't enter with something like @gmail.com or without anything, if they just enter like some words, it won't accept. They should enter the specific format, in the specific format that is required, which is like an email, then only it will accept. Okay, so the next one is the name. So let's add the name here. So I'm adding it like below the subject line. So if you see like it contains both the first name and last name here. So let's select this one and change the field label to name. So here description I'm saying please enter your first and last names. Okay, so I have added this name field as well, and the next one is a time. It's not needed actually, like for this purpose, but I'm just adding it. So date and time. Please select a date and time for appointment. Okay, so this is just a demo purpose, I'm adding this date and time. So next one is website, so again this website I'm adding it below this one name. Okay, so again this website normally they have a specific format with http www and www, all those words. So if people doesn't just enter some words, it won't accept. It has to be in the specific format. So here the field label I'm changing it to website. Please enter your website address here. Okay, so the next one is the address field. So address field I am adding it again below this name. So I'm just selecting this address, and again the label I'm changing it to address. Okay, so description I'm changing it to please enter your address. So here you have a type option here where you can select whether it is an international address or just a United States address. If you select United States, you can see the state to the US states, so Alabama, Alaska. So these are all US states. But if you want to have some international address as well, then you can select this international option here. Once you select, it just provides, instead of a drop down list, it just provides a text field where you can enter the state here, and it provides a country's drop down list as well, where people can select the countries, any country that they want. Okay, so let's select, don't select okay, the default country is let's leave it as Afghanistan, and which is the first one in the list, and the type is international. And is this required? Let's make it as required, yes. Okay, and the next one is okay, so let's add a phone number as well, a landline and a mobile line as well. So I'm adding it, the phone line I'm adding it above date and time. So just select this one and change the phone line to mobile. Please enter your mobile number. Okay, so format is you can select international format, or you can select just the 10-digit format here. So for now I'm just selecting the international format, and required let's select this as yes. And the next one is okay, so let's use some simple captcha, so that any robots won't be able to submit this form automatically. So I'm adding the captcha at the bottom, simple captcha. Okay, so just to show you what this reCAPTCHA is, I'm adding the reCAPTCHA here. So this is a reCAPTCHA where it shows a checkbox, I'm not a robot. So and the other one is simple captcha, is it shows just a few letters, and ask the user to enter those letters to make sure that he's not really a robot. Okay, he or she is not really a robot. So let's remove this reCAPTCHA, and let's select this one and change the field values here. Field value is please make may not make sure, but please tell us that you are not a robot. please enter the above words and please enter the above words. Okay, let's leave the description as it is. Okay, so now we have entered, like, we have in the special fields we have added email, name, date and time, website address, phone number, and a simple captcha as well. Okay, structure, like, if you see, the structure is not really needed actually, but like, if you want, like, you can try this structure as well. Let's go to the form settings here. So in the form settings, like, you can give a title to this form. So I'm just like adding like a title to the form as contact. I'm adding like full contact form, or like let's change it to detailed contact form. Okay, so this is the form title, and once you save this form, like, this is saved with this name, and this is what it appears on the pages as well whenever, like, you add this form to any of your pages. Okay, now the form description, like, you can add any description you want. So the button, like, this is the submit button that normally appears on the form. So let's just change it to submit, or like, just let's change it to mail. Okay, so you can enter like any button class or anything, and you can use any themes and all these things, but for this purpose, like, we don't really need all these things. So now let us just save the form. Okay, so now the form is saved, and close this form, and you can see this form under forms and submissions. Okay, so detailed contact form, this is the form we have created, and this is the author and submissions and number of fields. So this number of fields is nothing but, like, the number of fields that we have on the form, like, the subject line, description, radio buttons, and everything, like, whatever the fields that we have used. So these are the number of fields that we have on the form. And submissions is nothing but, like, once you put this form online, if anyone, like, sent you an email using this form, it shows the number of those emails that are sent. If only one people, like, send it, it will show the submissions as one, and if two people send the user the form and send you an email, then it shows as two. So this is nothing but the submissions here. And these are, like, different other things as well here, important settings that we don't really need this one. Now we have to see how we can use this form on a page or a post. So let's use this on a, let's create it as a separate page, so that, like, that page is visible on your blog and people can use this contact form. Okay, so now let's go to the pages and add a new page here. So go to the pages and here and click on add new. Okay, so enter some title here. So the title is again, like, detailed contact form, and on the page you see, like, there is one new button added here which is called add form. So just click on this add form here, and you see, like, new form or existing forms. So you can create, like, the mail template again using this new form functionality, just like, how we did it earlier. But since we have already created a new form, so that form will be shown under this existing forms. So once you show here, like, just move your mouse over this mail template, like a mail form that you have created, and you will see there is a link here, insert into post. So just click on this insert into post. Okay, here, like, you see a small symbol here, that means the post the mail template is inserted in the page. So now you can have, like, you can enter, like, any other details here, and then you can publish this one. But for this since this is a tutorial, like, I'm just saving it as a draft here. Okay, I saved it as a draft. But there is one more thing, like, actually we have to do under forms. So if you see, like, go to forms and submissions, because we need to specify, like, where we need to receive these emails. So just edit this existing form, and on the click on the manage form. So on the manage form, go to form settings, Okay, so here like if you see email okay, there are like few more settings we have to do here. So button text we have done, and on form completion, we would like to show like some text instead of redirecting it to a different page. So the text we would like to show is, thank you for your message, we will get back to you as soon as we can. Thank you, blogging my passion. Subbu blogging my passion. Okay, so this is the text like would like to show once anyone like clicks on this mail button, like once the mail is sent. So this is done. Now we would like to have these emails received to some email address. So here if you see there is an email notifications section here, so we need to add a new notification here. So click on new notification, and you can enter like the notification title as I'm just entering it as a new mail for appointment. Okay, so this is the new mail, and here like what are all the email content. So we can use like all the fields, but if you want to like if you want to have like only specific fields that you would like to receive, I'll show you like how to do this one. So just click on save form, just to save our settings first. Okay, go to your standard fields. So these are the standard fields. So if you see the single line text is the single line text, so you need to copy this internal Unix slugs and go to your form settings and go to the field contents here, and you need to add it with the braces here. So this is how like you can enter like you can have any specific things that you want to receive. You can enter like these values like this. So you can just go to your fields and like select these fields and see like what these internal slugs are, and copy them and come to the form settings and add it in braces here. So if you add it like this, only these fields you will receive. But since if you want to receive like all these fields, just use all underscore fields, and you will receive like all these fields. So for this purpose I just want to receive like all fields. And the next one is a custom email. So here like you can enter some custom email addresses. So you can use like any custom email here, so that like this mail will be sent to the custom email messages. So let me have my like custom email here. And you can add like more email addresses as well here. So I'm not adding like any more email addresses here. So this is just one custom email I'm using. So now just save the form. Okay, so now the form is saved. Close this one, and let's go to our pages, all pages. Okay, so we have created. Okay, so this is the detailed contact form page we have created, and we have already added like our form here, and saved this one. Okay, so this is our form which is showing like a small image here. So this is our form that is added. So let's just save this one again. I'm just saving it as a draft, and I am opening that page. So preview page, I am opening it in a new tab. Okay, see this is the detailed contact form. So here it shows the subject line, name, address, and website, mobile, date and time, email address, gender, and you can see the options here, male and female, and the default option selected is female, and food you like, and age, your message, and you can upload any file you want here, and confirm the captcha here, and you can send a mail. So let me show you how the email is received in this case. Okay, the first one is subject: hi, I would like to have an appointment. So name is Subbu Padala, and address, I'm just entering some arbitrary address: 123 Main Street, Test Street. Address line 2 is Test Street 2. Sorry, this is the city we have to enter. So city is Hyderabad, and state is Telangana, and zip code 500072, and country is India, and website enter the website bloggingmypassion.com, and a mobile, you need to enter the 10-digit mobile number here. Okay, and the next one is a date. Select some date here, and time is 10 a.m. Okay, and email address is, I'm just support@bloggingmypassion.com, and gender I can change it to male, and food I like is Chinese, Indian, Japanese, Italian, Western. So everything I have selected here, and age is 26 to 50, and message: hi, I would like to have an appointment in the timings. I'd like to have an appointment in the timings mentioned. Please let me know if it is booked. Thank you, Subbu. So I can upload any images I want. So let us upload some image here. Okay, click on the choose file button, and I have saved some image in the new folder. Okay, so this is a thumbnail of my previous YouTube video, how to make a YouTube video good. So I'm just uploading it for the testing purposes. So just click on this. Okay, so here it shows the name of the particular file, and let's enter the words in the captcha: CXHZR. Send the mail. It is sending the mail. See here you can see it is working on sending this mail. So let's wait until this mail is sent, and we'll check the email and see if we have received everything correctly. Okay, so now the mail is sent, and if you see we are getting this message back: thank you for your message, we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Thank you, Subbu and Blog My Passion. Okay, so now we got this one. Now our mail should be sent to the email address that I have mentioned in the settings. So now let's go to the mail and see if we have received this mail. So I'm going to my Gmail. Okay, let us enter the Gmail ID here. And password. Okay, so now we got this mail. So blogging my passion form submission to detailed contact form. So let's click on this one and see what information we got. We got the subject, and we got the name, we got the address, we got the website, mobile number, date and time, email, and let's see if we got the uploaded images. So this is the uploaded image. So let's open this one, and let's see okay, so we got this uploaded image as well. So this is how this plugin works. You can have a lot of fields custom fields you want, And the plugin is again, it's a custom contact form, so you can use this plugin to configure your email templates, like, with additional fields. Hope you like this video. And this is my YouTube channel, Blogging My Passion, where you can find it at youtube.com/blogging my passion. And these are some other videos that I have made recently, which are how to make a YouTube video good, where I have explained, like, how I am making all these videos with with the good thumbnails, and different graphics or anything. And another video is uploading multiple posts into WordPress, so you can view these videos if you like. And if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, Blogging My Passion. Thank you very much.